Greetings and shalom, Israel. This is Brother Devlon from the Georgia Assembly, Straightway, Georgia. I'm just going to do a quick tour of our garden that we're starting on this year. As you can see, we've done a couple of things differently from last year. We put up some fencing around the perimeter of the garden. We also put down you can put down tarp or black contractor bags to space the rows out to have a clear walkway. This year we put down potting soil. Then we put down azomite, which is rock dust. It's great minerals to add to your soil. Then we put a layer of cow manure followed by mulch, and then planted our seeds. In the first row, and we also staked it off where we planted each seed this year, so we can definitely see a clear path. We got 4 hills of lettuce in the first row, and the second row we got 4 hills of spinach. And the next row we got 2 hills of kale and 2 more hills of spinach. In row 3 we have 4 hills of cabbage, followed by 4 hills of collard greens. The next row, there are going to be 2 more hills of collard greens, followed by 2 hills of arugula. The next row is going to have 2 hills of Swiss chard and 2 more hills of lettuce. That back row back there is just going to be 1 long line of okra. We do have some things planted in some pots this year, and when I get around to that, we'll read the labels off the pots. But right now, we have a row of radishes that we planted. We have some white and some red onions that we planted, as well as carrots. And this year, not only orange carrot, we actually planted some purple, red, and yellow carrots. We're going to have some tomatoes. We're going to have 4 or 5 different varieties of tomatoes, all different sizes and colors. We're going to have yellow tomatoes, Roma tomatoes, some Rutgers, some giant delicious tomatoes. So we got several different varieties of seeds. So we're going to plant different types of tomatoes instead of just all the same type this year. We have a row of bell peppers. There's 4 hills in there. On this row, we're going to have beans. We got 2 different types of beans we're going to plant this year, as well as peas. We're going to have 2 different types of peas we're going to plant this year as well. One of them is going to be sugar peas. And we're going to also have 4 hills of broccoli. This year we're going to be doing some potatoes as well. We've already planted some white potatoes, and we're waiting for our sweet potatoes to come in so we can plant sweet potatoes as well. Over here on this side, we got 2 hills of yellow neck squash, 2 hills of zucchini squash, 2 hills of cucumber, and then we're going to have 2 hills of watermelon and 2 hills of cantaloupe. And for the herbs, we have parsley, cilantro, sweet basil, lemon balm. We got rosemary in our herb garden. We even have some strawberries, some super chili peppers, some oregano, and some thyme. We even already got some lettuce. We actually took some lettuce that we brought from the store after the sisters chopped it up for Sabbath. I took the bottom, put it in some potting soil, and it's actually growing back after only 2 weeks. Which last year we did that with some celery, and that grew back as well. We also have a couple of extra pots, and we're going to get some 5-gallon buckets and plant some things that we did not have enough ground space for. We are going to plant some eggplant, some jalapeno peppers, cayenne peppers, and just some other different things that we didn't have the ground space for. But as you can see, we have been very busy outside. Also around the perimeter, we are going to be planting different type of flowers that control pests and insects. So we got some sunflowers, some wildflowers, and some 4 o'clocks. And the wildflowers is like a different breed of mixtures of just different flowers. They come in all different colors, but they help keep certain bugs and pests away. In this area, we're going to have some more flowers around the perimeter. And then along the back here, behind the garden, this area back here, we're clearing out so that we can put more flowers back here. It'll make it look nice and neat and pretty, but the main purpose is to keep the pests away. Because we don't want bugs to eat our fruit before we do. Also, on this very back row behind the watermelon and cantaloupe, we will have some more plant dandelions and sunflowers. I mean, not dandelions, but sunflowers and some other flowers that we're going to be doing to help keep the pests away. And then, like I said, we will have some things in some buckets, as well as some pots that's going to be strategically placed throughout the garden to kind of help ward off some of these pests. I hope you guys have enjoyed the tour. We just started this 16 days ago, so we're nowhere near finished, but we have gotten a good start so far this year, and we will do an update video in the future. And here's a beautiful backdrop of Lookout Mountain, Georgia. Shalom, saints. Bless you.